Welcome back. Active Flames, the cat, and Sonic. Instead of whatever. I'm gonna be torturing myself with Sonic. On my other channel, I might torture myself with really bad creepypasta stories. Okay, let's type in Sonic's boyfriend series. Oh my god, no. Sonic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sonic. This one. Let's just do Sonadow because that would just ruin my mind. Seriously, it would ruin my mind. Okay, the great one. Okay, no. Okay. No. David McInerney, don't get mad at me, but I had to because I need to torture myself with something. I can't find anything that's good with the really bad stuff in it. Like really bad grammar. Oh, cute. Fixing a broken heart. Oh, I know that one. That one was a little messed up. Why is there two of the same thing in my dreams? I'm not gonna read that one. After the forces. Oh, actually, I like this one. Let's do this. But it's gonna be a one weird ride. Torture for 6 months. When Sonic is finally rescued, and when Infinite is finally defeated, Sonic looks lifeless. No longer his cocky self. Well, the others find in the scars. Will they find out what he was been through for the last 6 months? Well, Sonic keep himself locked up in from the others? Why would he do that? Actually, I'm going to do this one because this one has well, okay. This one's a long one though. Each part is really long. Okay. Oh my god. Sonic is the hero of Mobius, and he's a witch. Okay, this story. Okay, you want to know how I got the ice powers things for my Sonic? Hey, don't tell me that you got that from the Sonic book fanfic. Well, yeah, I did. Because this one was actually pretty good. I really wanted that ice powers. But with a certain little cheek thing. So cute. Okay. Sonic is a witch. This is important to the story. Trust me. One fight with Eggman turns sour when he gets hit with Eggman's mind control ray. But instead of the ray turning Sonic into Eggman's slave, he became a new villain. Shadow's trying to save his blank from but is Sonic too far gone? Why does it say gay right there? Why? Why does it say gay right there? Never mind. What was that? Okay, let me turn that off. Why is everyone doing a live when I'm trying to do a video? Backfire. Sonic's point of view. I'm on my way, Shadow. I say into my communicator. Get here as soon as possible. There are too many robots for us to handle. I'm almost there. See you soon, love. Hang up, and runs inside Eggman's base. I run in base to the basement and find Shadow and the others. Shadow and the others. Took took you long enough. It took you long enough, Shadow said with a little pain. Well, I'm here now, I say, while kicking a robot. Shadow tells Amy and I are destroying the robots. The Eggman says something. Say something. Say something. What am I reading? Said something. There we go. Said. That makes more sense than says something. You really think this is over, Sonic? Eggman said with a smirk. Well, we always beat you, Egghead. Why do you think it would be any different? I charged up my spin dash, and before I hit Eggman, I got hit by something. Ah! Screamed in pain. That was just the most weirdest ever. Sonic! Shadow yelled. I got you this time, Sonic! Eggman said with an evil smile on his face. I fell to the ground, not moving a muscle. Sonic, are you okay? Shadow said, walking up to me. I threw an ice ball at that time. Shadow flew into the wall with a shocked look on his face. Oh, I finally have Sonic under my control! Now, Sonic, go kill those turds! Eggman said with a smirk. I jumped up and destroyed his Eggmobile. What? What? You really think I would be controlled by the likes of you? Oh. I looked into with a evil tone. Sonic, let's get out of here, Amy said. And why would I do that? Sonic, what's wrong? Sonic, what's wrong with you? Tails asked. Nothing's wrong with me, Fox boy. Wait, what's only Eggman's calling me that? Wait, that's only Eggman calls me that. There's something wrong with you. Come on, Sonic. We'll go back to the house and find. Oh wait. Come on, Sonic. We'll go back to the house and we'll find in what's wrong with you, Shadow said, and while holding my hand, I yanked my hand out of his hand. I'm not going with a happy go luck rat like you. Then then all of them looked shocked at. What? What am I reading? Then all of them looked in shock at me saying these things, but I smiled. Well, I'm off. See you goodies later. After that, I ran off. Shadow's point of view. I walked up to Eggman and started choking him. Oh, wait. I started walking up to Eggman and started choking him. What did you do to him? It looks like the ray backfired and made him evil instead of my slave. After Sonic is back to normal, I'm going to kill you, I said in a pissed off voice. I threw him into a wall and walked away. What are we going to do, Amy asked. We're going to fix this. This is really, really intense. The book. of Shadows. The Book of Shadows. Sorry, it's funny. If you get this okay. Shell's point of view. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Oh, Amy said in panic. We find a way to save him. Oh wait. We find a way to save him, I replied. Earlier said than easier than said and done, Tails said. We have to tell the others that Sonic is a target. What? How could you say that about your... We have to tell the others that Sonic is a target. What? How could you say that about your boyfriend? Amy said. I don't like saying it, but he did attack me, Amy. Look, you two, we're not going to save Sonic with your two bickering, Tails said, intrigued. Let's go to the house and come up with a plan, I said. Great, let's go. Great, let's go. I just had to do that. It was so cute. Amy and Tails said. The three of us opened the door, and the game doesn't look happy. Where's Sonic? Rouge asked. Now, how do I put this? Sonic's evil now, I say with a awkward smile. What? And what? Knuckles said. What? Knuckles said. Eggman hit him with a mind control ray, but something went wrong, and now he's evil. Eggman hit him with a mind control ray, but something went wrong, and now he's evil, Tails said. What? Okay, what's the plan? Rouge asked. We have to come with one first. We had to come with one first, Amy replied. We started planning, but we had nothing to go off of. Do you have a clue? Do you have a clue of where Sonic would have gone? Rouge asked. Nowhere. I could have taken him, I said with a sigh. Tails, do you know anything about Sonic's past? I asked. No, Sonic doesn't like to talk about his past, Tails replied. Guys, I found something! Amy yelled. Amy walks down the stairs with an old book in her hands. What's that? Knuckles said. I found it in Sonic's room, locked away in a drawer. This book was to give us a start, Tails said. Give me the book, Amy, Knuckles said. Amy handed Knuckles the book, and the book looked like it has been around for centuries. Why would Sonic have a book this old? I said. Why would Sonic have a book this old? I said. Only one way to find out, Rouge said. We opened to the first page, and we seen it is the title of the book, The Book of Shadows. The Book of Shadows? Rouge said. What kind of book is this? Amy said. Turn the page, Knuckles. Tails said. Knock yourself out. Tails asked. Knock yourself out, Knuckles replied. Knuckles handed over the book to Tails, and Tails started to read. When Tails was reading, he had a shocked look on his face. Sonic's a witch! Wouldn't that be a wizard? Not a witch? Why would you think that, Amy asked. Because I hadn't done research of these before. And by the look of this, Sonic has been a wizard, a witch, Tails said. Oh, looks like you found me out. Oh, looks like you found me out. Sonic, I said. The book disappeared out of Tails' hand into Sonic's. I see you found my book, Sonic said with a smirk. Give it that back, Knuckles yelled. Knuckles punched Sonic, but Sonic dodged it. Well, this has been fun. I must go get going, Sonic said with an evil smirk. Before we could do anything, he was gone. Sonic's point of view. I got back to my base and opened the book of shadows. Finally, with my book I can really do some damage, I said with a terrifying smile. Satisfying smile. Oh, the people will not outcast me. Who outcast me is really going to get what they deserve. Okay, I had the most weirdest laugh ever. There we go. I was lying. I wasn't lying. This is important to the story. That is for now. Bye. That was the most weirdest. The plan of murder. No one's point of view. The plan of murder. Why? Sonic. Dimension 76 Sonic and Dimension in 23 Sonic. Don't watch this because this is just gonna blow your mind. Okay. No one's point of view. No one's point of view. The night is calm. Oh my god. Sorry. And the moon is glowing brightly. Sophie Flames. They stole my name. But they used it as a last name. Oh my god. Would Sonic be Icy? Sonic the Icy? Sonic Icy? Sorry. Is walking home from work. Wait, she goes to work? But she has a feeling that she is being watched. She looks behind her, but she doesn't see anyone. She continues walking home, but the feeling doesn't leave. Her house is in the view, and she walks up to her door and opens it. When she opens it, she sees a blue hedgehog. She knows exactly who it is. She tries to run away, but that only makes the hedgehog smile. You really think you can run away, Flames? The hedgehog said in a creepy tone. Her voice goes quiet. Her legs don't stop shaking. Oh, the fighter's starting to lose her heat. I see. The tone of his voice could make ice shatter in fear. Oh god, that's just creepy. That's actually pretty good right there. The hedgehog just laughed wickedly. Wickedly! I said it wrong. But it's wickedly. And stabbed her with a icicle that is that has a sharp as a blade. The girls scream. The girls scream. The girl's scream could be heard from a mile away. The hedgehog took out the bloody girl on the floor, and that his hands had that had and it, at his hands and smiled. Before he left, he put a note on the table and ran out of there. Right before her neighbor opened the door to see what just happened, the man screamed and called the police. Xiao's point of view. I didn't get that much sleep last night, considering Sonic is himself right now. He's not here for me. I thought we could always be together till he died. One day. But nope, Eggman's plan had to backfire on us. I got downstairs to find the gang talking. Root saw me and asked me, "Did you sleep well, hon?" I didn't sleep at all. I walked over to the TV and my heart stopped. The murder of Sophie Flames happened last night, but we had no idea who did it. It looks like we had a murderer on the loose. The news reporter says, "I'm sure Sonic will find him." Someone the in the attention said, "We we will update when we have more information. So be safe out there." I turned off the TV and looked at the game. We have to check this out. They nod and we ran to see it. And we got there. The police looked dead. Dead. Why? Why would they look dead? Oh, I'm sick too. Oh well. That was weird. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, thank God you guys are here. The police officer looked at us and says, "Where's Sonic?" We needed to come up with an excuse quickly. "He's sick. He needs rest," I said quickly. "Oh, well, hope he gets better soon," he says. I let out a breath that I didn't know I had. Thank God that worked, I thought. Walked in the house and started to look around. I got to the table and see something. I walked over to it and started to read what it's on the paper. The fire died out. She put it on quite a fight. Let's see how much Violet's lightning can handle. Oh. After I read that note, I had no idea what to think of it. Obviously, the person used something that we don't want to know about. Shadow, what do you have in your hand? Rouge asked. I handed her the note, and she reads it. "This makes no sense," she said in frustration. "Did you find anything that could help us? With who the mirror is?" I asked. "No, we don't have anything." Guys, come here and look at this," Dale said. We walked over and looked at the dead body. The sharp shape of the wound doesn't look like it came from a knife. The shape of the wound doesn't look like it came from a knife, Tails said. How could that be? Amy yelled. It's not a gun wound, and so what could that be? It be? I said. Oh wait. It doesn't look like a gun wound. So what could it be? I said. Tails, can you do some DNA samples on or something to find out what killed her? Rooch asked. I could try, Tails replied. Tails gets what he needs, and we got out of there. We were sitting on the couch and coming up with theories on how Sophie got killed. So she had to be killed by something. But what? Knuckles said, and in frustration. Guys, we need to come here now, Tails yelled. We ran over to see Tails looking at the screen. What is it? He asked. How can someone be killed with ice? Tails said in shock. How can someone be killed with ice? Tails said in shock. What? Knuckles said. Sophie was stabbed with ice. But how? Ice just kept repeating in my head. Ice just keeps repeating in my head over and over until I got something. Sonic, I said, and in my head, and forming a shape of I said with it, my hands forming a shape of a fist. The gang looked at me with a confused look on their faces. Sonic killed her. How do you know that? Rooch asked. When Sonic got hit, if that ray, he threw an ice ball. After the ray, he threw a ice ball at me. And if I'm correct, Sonic used his magic to cover up his trails. Wait, Sonic has the power of ice. No, wait, Sonic has the power of ice. Knuckles yelled. It looks like it, Amy said. Why do you look so shocked about this? Tails asked. Because ice is the most powerful element, and you are dealing with magic. Knuckles replied. But how? Okay. How do you know this? I asked. I'm the Master Emerald Guardian, so I know something about magic and things like that, Knuckles said with a smirk. So Sonic is going to be more powerful for us than we thought. Oh wait, why? Why? Okay. So Sonic is going to be more powerful force than I thought, I said. Okay, what's with this pattern? Sonic's point of view. Now that the fire girl is gone, I can go on with my plans. Now that the fire girl is gone, I can go on with my plans, I said out loud. I walked to the book and started to look through it. Let's see, what can I use against Sparky? When I saw the word overpowered, I stopped and read what was on the page. Ha! This is perfect. I closed the book and grabbed what I needed for the potion. No one's point of view. Dave's shocks what is walking home from his job. A job at the Rings Bank. He was as engineered to get home, eager to get home and take a nap on his from his long day of work. When he opens the door, he puts his coat away and walks up the stairs. When he opened the bedroom door, he froze. Hello, Sparky. Long time no see, the blue hedgehog said with an evil grin. What? Is all David could say. Oh, you thought... What? Oh, you thought I was dead? Well, look alive, hon. I'm not. The blue hedgehog threw a bolt at him. Dave was shocked with a lot of electricity. Dave went to the ground with a thud. The blue hedgehog walked through up to him and smiled. Oh, looks like your powers are your weakness. The hedgehog put a note on the nightstand and ran up to the house. Shadow's point of view. We were planning on getting out what we are going to do next. The telephone rang. Hello? Wait, what? We're on our way. What happened? What happened, Tails? Amy asked. Someone else got killed. When we heard that, we ran to the door. When we were out, we looked just like the last one. We walked inside and walked where the murder happened. It's upstairs. One of the officers said, okay, thanks. Okay, thanks, I replied. It's upstairs, one of the officers said. Okay, thanks, I said. We walked up to the stairs and walked away. I don't feel like doing Shadow's voice right now. Walked into the bedroom. We saw a body, and it looked like he was shocked to death. I looked over at the nightstand and only found a note. Let's see what nonsense is on this one. Let's see what nonsense is on this one, I thought. I opened it and started to read. That kill sure was shocking. Wasn't it? Was it, Shadow? Let's hope that Earth doesn't come falling down with the next one. After I read it, I was shocked. How does Sonic know that I'm going to be reading this? I thought. Shadow, can I read that note? Rouge asked. Oh yeah, here it is. I said, handing it to Rouge. When she was reading it, she did look happy. How does Sonic know you're reading these first? She said puzzled. I don't know. But why is this guy caused of death by electricity? I said, trying to change the subject. Why did I say it in that way? I'm just gonna say it that way. This is funny. Wait. Yes, I'm on Wattpad. Don't. Oh, my reading so fast. Oh yes, I'll put this on here. Let me continue. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Okay, I'm gonna read it in a good way. That kill sure was shocking, wasn't it, Shadow? Let's hope that the Earth doesn't come falling down with the next one. After I read this, I was shocked. Okay, there you go. I thought it was funny if I did that in an evil way. Yeah, here it is. Okay, there it is. Nothing was thicker with. So I don't have a clue. Well, Sonic is a witch, so that's probably has something to do with it. Still, but why it shock him to death? It can't cause because of his last name. What's what is his last name? It's Shock. What was the last one's last name was Flames. This is so this is some weird pattern, Rude said. With her with her hand on her hip. Yeah, you're right about that. Sonic's point of view. I got back to my base. But I needed to do something first before planning my next attack. Of course, I crossed off David's picture off my board. I looked at the last two on the board. Your next is Anderson Rock. The next victim. No one's point of view. Shadow was running to his like a lightning pace. Rouge is flying next to him trying to can't aim him slow down. No one come. Oh, come on, hon. What's the problem? Rouge said with Shadow is ignoring her. Following what seemed like minutes. Shadow said something. We have to get to my office. So we find in the next victim. They made it to the door. Shadow unlocked the door and ran upstairs. He never looked like this. He must miss Sonic. He never looks like this. He must miss Sonic, Rouge thought. When Rouge got to Shadow. Wait. Let me do this. He's never like this. He must miss Sonic. Sorry about that. It was funny. Rouge thought. When Rouge got to Shadow's office, he was deep in work trying to find names. Find anything, Rouge asked? No, Osana not yet left. Yet. Now, how about that one? Rouge said, pointing at the name. Noah Quank? Let's look to it in a bit, so we don't ask the wrong person, Shadow said. Shadow, it's the only name that has something to do with the Earth, Rouge point out, but no buts. We have to stop Sonic killing Freak. Sonic's killing Freak. No buts. We had to stop Sonic's killing spree. God, she never gives up. Shadow thought. What's the address of Nora? Rouge asks. Let's go see. Shadow replies. Shadow looks towards Nicole's information, but he found what he was looking for. Let's go. Oh, Shadow said while grabbing Rouge's arm. This can only go well, Rouge thought. Rouge knocked on the door of Nora's apartment, but only a little bit after Nora. Can I help you? Nora was asked, a little bit sleepy. Is it fine if we ask you a a little bit of about Sonic the Hedgehog? Wait, I just did it. Is it okay if we ask you a little bit about Sonic the Hedgehog? Joe asked. No looked shocked, but he didn't let him in. The apartment was small, but it had a homey feeling to it. So what do you want to know? Noah asked. Just about his magical side, Rouge asked. Oh great, am I going to tell the Oh great, well I'm going to tell the you Noah them Noah thought. We know he's a witch, so we didn't have to hide anything. We don't have it. We know he's a witch, so we don't have anything to hide anything. Shadow said. Nose sighed in relief. At least you know, Nora thought. I had a lot to tell, so let's move to the couch, Nora said with a small smile. Rouge and Shadow walked to the couch and sat down. So, in the neighborhood Sonic and I lived in, it was a place for witches. He was always an outcast because the powers of ice is so rare, Nora explained. Sonic was an outcast, but he's personally, I thought he was loved. Sonic was an outcast, but I thought he was loved, Shadow thought. So why is Sonic killing witches? Why is Sonic killing witches, Rouge asked. I'm assuming it's because of the fact that the I'm assuming it's because of the fact that the friend group I was in was Sonic's biggest bullies. Noah said with his ears down. I wasn't mean to him by choice. It's just everybody hated him. And I didn't want to be hated. But that's selfish of me looking back. At last, he was nice to Sonic. Shadow thought. So we think I'm dead. So you think I'm next? Noah asked, scared. We thought, but are you pretty sure? Or sure no? So let's get out of here, Rouge said. They were about to walk out the door, but something had to get into the way. You're not leaving yet, Shay, adds a voice said. Oh no, why now? Shadow thought. You really think I will let you get away without a fight? Sonic said with a smirk. You're at laying figure on him. You're not leaving. You're not leaving a laying a figure on him. Rouge said in a furious tone. Sonic kicked Rouge, but Rouge was able to stop her falling by a little bit. Rouge! Shadow yelled. I love you, Sonic the Hedgehog, but you can't hurt your friends, Shadow thought. Shadow grabbed Nicole and Rouge and ran out the door. The fun is just beginning, Sonic thought with a smirk. I have a question. If you want me to continue running, you need this argument's point of view. I will. That is for no now. Bye. We need a plan. We need a plan. Oh God, that's just. Let me look at that. Oh, that looks cool. I want that. Shadow, Rouge, and Noah are running away from Noah's apartment. That was the most weirdest way. What are we going to do? Noah asked, panicked. We got to get yourself safe, hon. We got to get yourself safe, hon. But we have to run out Sonic first, Rouge said with a sigh. Yeah, like, that's possible, Shadow said with a hint of scrunching in his voice. We don't have time for your comments, Shadow, Rouge yelled. Just then an ice ball came right at them, but it hit Noah in the back of his head. Now, are you okay, Rouge said with a hint of worry in her head. Yeah, I'm fine. If I can survive a bluster or crashimi, I can survive this, Noah said, and with a shaking in his voice, shaking in ice off his head. They threw a blue streak. They saw a blue streak go by, and Noah flying backwards. You will pay for what you did to me, all of you. You will pay for all you did to me, of all of you, Sonic yelled. Sonic, you need to stop, Shadow yelled, walking close to Sonic. Isn't you. You're not evil. You're a sweet, caring hedgehog, Shadow said with a softened tone in his voice. Shadow thought Sonic threw a ice ball not Shadow, but Shadow, but Shadow dodged it. That was the old me, Shadow. The old me was weak, but I'm not, Sonic said in a thinner voice. Sonic ran back and tried to punch and kick Shadow, but dodged all of it. I don't want to fight you, but I have no choice. Shadow charged up a spin dash, but it didn't hit Sonic. No, are you okay? Rouge said. Yeah, I'm fine, but Shadow isn't. I know. But do you have a plan, Rouge asked? I do. I have, but I need to open. I need to opening for it to work. Oh, okay, I can do that. Roots flew into a battle. Shadow and Sonic were dodged all of their attacks, but Rouge knows that she needed to do. She stuck up behind Sonic and kicked him in the back. Rouge flew over to Shadow and grabbed his hand. And we have a plan. Care to help? Rouge asked with a smile gladly. An ice ball scattered them. But they got out of the way just in time. Shadow threw a chaos spear at Sonic. But Sonic got hit in the arm a bit. But this is getting annoying, Sonic thought. Sonic ran up to Shadow and Rouge, but water hit him. What the? No, it can't be, Sonic thought. This ends now, Sonic, the voice yelled. You can't hurt innocent and Sonic, another voice said. Sonic looked around and chuckled. You're thinking that this ends now? This is only the beginning. And with that, the hedgehog ran out of there. The two strangers walked up to Noah and said, "Long time no see, Arva and William." "I can't believe it's you," Noah said with disbelief. "There's only two witches like us. So who else would it be? William said, and with his hands on his hip. It's going. It's good to see you're not hurt. Arv said with a smile. Yeah, I'm fine. And thanks for the help, Noah said with a smile. Yeah, with Sophie and Dave, we have to make sure we were okay, William said with a sigh. Who are you, Shadow asked. The two looked at each other and said, Sorry about that, I'm Ari Waves. And this was William Gust, Arya said, pointing at the gray cat. They have element names, Shadow thought. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you, isn't it, Shadow? Oh, Rich nudged Shadow's shoulder. Isn't it, Shadow? Rouge said. Shadow's Rouge. Yeah, it's nice to meet you. Noah got up and said, Now you gave three witches on your side. We can take Sonic out together, Rouge said while putting his arms around the cat and the fox. Rouge and Shadow, Harvey and Williams ran back to Shadow's and Sonic's house to come up with a plan to stop the blue hedgehog. And the four walked. The others looked relieved but pissed at the same time. Where have you been? Knuckles yelled Knuckles. We saved all of the people Sonic is after, Rouge said with an awkward smile. I'm just glad you're safe, Amy said with a warm smile. Where's Tails? Where's Tails? Shadow asked. Oh, he's working on a way to break the ray effect on Sonic. Amy said with a warm smile. Where's Amy replied, Who are they? Who are they? Knuckles said, pointing at Ari and William. Guys, this is our Ways and William Gus, as Rouge said. It's nice to meet you two, William said with a happy tone. So can we get to the plan or what? Arby said, tapping her foot in frustration. What do we have in mind? Shadow said. Easy. We stop him before he can kill anyone else, Knuckles said. How do you come up with that? William said with in his voice. Groot growled at Williams before Groot stepped in. We have people who know how to use magic, so now we can surprise Sonic with our own. Groot suggests. You're right with that, Amy said. I know a way to stop him, William said. How? Rouge Shadow said. We vanish with Vesquishing. What? Vanquish him, William replied. Shadow just stood there with his fist clenched. We're not killing him, Shadow said cockily. Sonic has caused nothing but trouble, and we all said he would be bricks, Arya pointed out. Guys, Noah tried to say something, but no one could hear him over. Everyone argued. Sonic is my boyfriend, and if you lay one finger on him, I will hunt you down, and kill you, Shadow said angrily. That was the most weirdest way. Wait, you're dating him? William said. No, No, I'm dating Tails. Of course I'm dating Sonic, Shadow said in a pissed off look. Off. What? Pissed off what? The bickering continued until a two-tailed fox entered the room. Can someone explain why in the hell are you three fighting when we can and have to save Sonic? Tails yelled, which made everyone stop eyed in their tracks, dead in their tracks. They want to kill Sonic, Shadow said in a pissed off tone. Shadow looked over to the two guests and was puzzled with the two being there. The hell are you? Tails asked. William Norton. I'm William Gust, and this is my girlfriend Ariel Raves. William replied. Can I ask why would you like to kill my brother? Tails asked, trapping his foot in stretching. Well, he's evil, replied Ariel. Tails just looked at her and looked at his face. His face could kill a person. He's at evil. He's not evil. Eggman shone with a ray that made him evil, okay? Okay, but it was just an idea, William said under his breath. It's a terrible one, Tails thought. So, do you have a different idea? Amy asked. No, not really. Wait, you should have something in mind. Wait. Wait, you're riches. You should have something in mind, Shadow said with his hand on his hip. We could, and if we had the book, William said with a sigh. I have an idea of how we could get the book, Rouge said with a smirk. What Rouge does best. What Rouge does best? That's the best. What do you have in mind? Arya asked. I have a feeling, Joe said with a rolling eyes. Roll. What do you like? It is going to be, Rouge said, asked with a smirk. What do you like? It's going to be, Rouge said with a smirk. You're going to steal it, obviously, Shadow replied. You know me too so well. Arya doesn't like this idea for a reason. For one, Sonic can be tricky to deal with, and Sonic is going to use magic to. It's going to be harder to get to it in his base. And now, how do you suppose you're getting in there? William said with his arms crossed. Just give me a map and I'll be fine. Rouge said. Okay, hey, but I hope you know what you're doing. And Arya, I hope you know what you're doing. Arya said, hitting Rouge the map. Wait, how long has this been? Oh, it's close to an. Oh my god, it's close to an hour. Enough. Okay. The map was simply enough, and she really needed it to do was find a way to the main hall. Okay, I'm off to see you in a bit. And with that, Rouge flew into the sky. When Rouge got to Sonic's place, it looked like it was an old, like really old. A base, if you can really call it more like a mansion. Green vines were coming out of the windows, and wood was rotten, but most of all, the fresh smell of blood was printed. Great, just great, Rouge thought, as she blew through the old mansion. She was looking at the man when she heard it. Crap! Crash. She looked over her and saw ghostly like things falling around, floating around, but just in time she blew up into higher rails. She looked down and saw the green hedgehog was being picked up by a ghost. Hey, put me down! The green hedgehog yelled. The ghost ignored his request and flew off into the main hall. Now all I have to do is follow and leave. Rouge flew off into the main hall, but stayed just high up so the ghost couldn't see her. When she got to the hall, her eyes widened at the thousands of ghosts were in the hall. Sir, we found the intruder. One of the ghosts had the motion tone. Good, bring him here. The ghost flew over to the figure. Good, bring him here. The ghost flew over to the figure, but the green hedgehog was still. Squirming, the hedgehog was dropped to the floor, but he couldn't get out of if he tried. Well, look who it is, Scrooge the evil hedgehog, Sonic said with an evil smirk. May I ask why you here in the first place, unless you have a death wish? I thought you could use some help, babe. The ice in Sonic's eyes could make anyone freeze to death. Sonic raised his hand, and half of Scrooge's turned into ice. What are you doing, babe? I thought we could work together. Sonic shocked him into a cold look. First of all, I don't need your help. And second, no one calls me babe. Rouge was looking for a opening to get the book, and it was okay. It's an hour. Sonic shook him. First of all, Rouge is just looking. Okay. She flew down and quickly grabbed the book and flew it off into the night. Sonic ordered the ghost to put Scrooge into a cell. Sonic gave a sigh of relief, but that didn't last long because the book was gone. Sorry, it took a while. I don't want to read that. The ghost. Rouge was flying back home with the old brown book in her hands. God, this book looks old, Rouge thought herself. After flying around buildings, she got to the house. Williams, Artie, and Tails, Amy, and Knuckles were waiting patiently for Rouge to return. She flew into the opening window, showing them the old book in her hands. Artie and Williams were amazed that Rouge was able to pull that off without being killed. How did you get the book without Sonic killing you? Artie asked, with a bit of amaze in her voice. Rouge explained. And how she got the book and what she saw. Which what Shadow was most pissed about Scrooge flirting with his boyfriend. Once I see the pathetic hedgehog, he's going to regret having a mouth, Shadow said angrily. Arya really were more worried about the ghost Shadow Scrooge saw to care about saw to care about oh, oh, a great hedgehog. Didn't you see what the ghost looked like? It, but it's before. I think Rouge had to think about it before answering. They looked like people. Oh, but with soulless eyes and blank expressions. Rouge responded. The cat and fox couldn't believe what they just heard. Oh no, why would Sonic do that? Williams said out loud. Do what? Tails asked with a confused look. We can show you, Arya said, taking a book out of Rouge's hand and started to flip through the pages. The eight of the looked at the page of flipping book until Arya and William found the page. Soulless book. A bee turned into a ghost with soulless eyes and have a to fall wherever their master tells them. When the person transforms into a soulless spoke, they still have their human mind, but they can't do anything to fight back. How to reverse it? Kill their master, write a spell to make a potion. After reading what was on the page, the kid couldn't believe it. This Sonic wouldn't do this unless that Sonic is gone in the dark and mind of the hero. Choose choice but battle. Choices but battle. What do you mean that killing Sonic is the only way? Yelled. The spell needs Sophie and Dan and are needed to make the spell work. And they're dead, William replied. What about the potion? Rouge asked. The Rouge asked. The ingredients are impossible to find, and if we took that route, it would take months to find them. I replied. Shadow couldn't even hurt his boyfriend, let alone kill him. So this choice wasn't the best thing for him. Is there another way? Amy asked, and the cat and fox thought about a question, but the Sonic will have to reverse the spell. The hedgehog said, with Sonic in his with Sonic in his urgent state, that's not going to happen, Arnie said. Shadow was happy that they did had to kill Sonic, but there is still a main problem at hand. So how are we going to bring Sonic back to his fun-loving self? Shadow asked. I have no idea. If only this happened with magic, then this would be a cakewalk. Doit said with a sigh. Tails, do you have an idea? Rouge asked. The fox said lots of thoughts, but he did and have a full solution. The only way I could think Ink would be to remind him about being him, but I'm not sure that would work, Tails said with a sigh. Well, there's only one way to find out. We're going into Sonic's base, Knuckles said with a serious tone in his voice. The game after a short run got to Sonic's base. The gang looked at the mansion in amazement. Well, except for Rouge, who already saw it. This base looks super old and gross, Amy said. And gross. Amy, this base looks super old and gross, Amy said, disgust, not wanting to go in there. Yeah, it is, but I have to. You're going to, Rouge said while shoving Amy into the mansion. The rest of them got inside, but Amy wasn't happy that Rouge shoved her in the mansion. We needed to be alert. We don't know what Sonic has up his sleeves, Ari said in a whisper. The eight of them walked down the main hall, finding nothing. This doesn't seem right, William said. Yeah, the last time I was here, I needed it to be up higher ground, so I couldn't be. It got seen, Roots replied. Their question got solved when a ball of ice got thrown at them. A blue hedgehog dropped off the beams of the mansion and into land gracefully on his feet. Fancy meeting you, Eric, isn't it? Sonic said with a smirk on his face. The eight of them got up on and into a fighting position. Well, Shadow wasn't really, but you get the point. Sonic, this ends now. Really yelled at the end of the at the moment in Hedgehog. You can wish that, dear, but I don't think so, Sonic said, and while dashing a spin dash at William had a backflip to avoid a Sonic set or charged up a water ball. So I got out of the way. Will you help us or not? William yelled at the five of them, in place. We can't hurt our friend, William's Tails screamed back at him. Wait, did you say five of them standing there still? Oh, there. Oh, we go. Oh, we go, Rouge is and right above the a window. Oh, at the top of the mansion, waiting to strike. Sonic charged up a homing attack to hit Arya with and it hit her in the back head. She threw back into the wall. Oh, she broke the old rotten wood. After Sonic's homing attack was Rouge's time to attack, and she killed Sonic in the chest. Well, why would he kill Sonic in the chest? Did you say she kicked Sonic in the chest? Sending him flying into the living room windows. Sonic got up from the attack with cuts all over his body, the blood falling from them. Not bad, Bat, but I'm just getting started. Sonic ran into Rouge, which made Shadow and Tails fly with her, and three of them charged into the wall. Three separate holes into the mansion wall. Ow! Tails growled after the impact of crashing into the wall. Shell got up, but didn't show any sign of pain. Not bad for the ultimate life form, Sonic said with a smirk on his face. Shot a chaos spirit at his base, and so I got a little burn from it. I wasn't going to fight you, but it looks like I have a, I don't have a choice. Shadow charging spin down as it shot it to Sonic, and Sonic did the same thing, and their attacks collapsed in created sparks. The two hedgehogs landed on the ground, panting. And Noah took a opportunity to throw a boulder at the blue hedgehog. And it got crushed by the boulder, but was still standing. So I had enough of this. So he started a little spell. In this time of need, I call upon. Then this time of need, I call upon a dream. I have of these spiders. Have a nice little dream. After the words left his lips, the six of his unexpected guests had a nice little rest. Now now the real fun begins. Shadow. I woke up on my head, throbbing. What happened? I said with anxious ridges in my voice. A gorgeous in my voice. I looked around, and and saw that I was sitting at a table, but I wasn't tied up. Huh? This is going to be easy, I thought. I ran to the door, but it wouldn't open. But of course, I don't have a Chaos Emerald on me. Well, looks who's finally up. You heard a voice said, "Is that Sonic's voice I hear?" I thought. I looked around and saw a black figure, and he stared to move towards me. When I saw the blue fur, I knew who it was. So, Shadow, that was some plan, huh? Sonic said, Scratchy, what? Genchi. That's when I remembered our fight. I didn't say I remembered our fight. I didn't say anything because I know Sonic's going to say something. You're not going to say anything, huh? Oh well. This is just going to be yeah. But this just has fun anyways. Sonic said, walking towards the table of the center of the room. I need to get out of here, I thought. I tried to chaos blast the door at the door, and it didn't even leave even a scratch. If you're trying to leave, the only out only out is with a spell. So good luck trying, Sonic said with a smirk on his face. Why are you doing this, Sonic? I said, and do you doing what locking you in here? Doing what? locking you in here? You broke in here. Why wouldn't I do that? I broke into laughter. I was shocked. Well, not ready for with the whole villainy thing he's doing. He hasn't done laughing, so I declare to cut in. I declared I'm not just talking about locking me in here or what else you did to the others. I'm talking about the whole game of yours. I yelled at him. Sonic was dead, quiet, and then he started laughing again. You really think this is just a game, Shadow? Sonic said, wiping a tear from his eyes. You think this is funny, Hedgehog? I yelled. You're killing people, Sonic. You hate even the thought of anything dying. I said. I made a cold look in the eyes. Sonic got up and started walking towards me. And when he was right in front of me, and when he was right in front of me, he said, because that Sonic's gone, he said with wicked tone in his voice. Wait, what? I snapped in his face. Wait, what? I snapped in his face. You heard me, faker. The weak Sonic is gone, Sonic said with a smirk on his face. What? I'm doing a video! Sonic said with a smirk on his face. You heard... Sonic said with a smirk on his face. I froze up. I was too lost to think face of anything. Sonic looked at me and laughed once more. I'm getting so tired of him laughing like that. And I thought, I still can't believe that weakling fell in love with you. Sonic laughed in laughter, louder and louder, and that's when I had enough of this nonsense. What do you mean by a faker? I yelled. Sonic stopped looking at me and looked at me confused. Simple. I have no idea. Sonic cut himself off and fell onto the ground in pain. Sonic, I said, confused as to what was happening. Shadow, dear, please help me. Shadow. Sonic, wait, what? Shadow, dear, please help me. Shadow, Sonic screamed in pain. Wait, dear? Is Sonic coming back into his senses? I thought. I ran up to him and helped him up. Sonic laid his head on my chest and started to cry. Please get him out of my head. Please, he's driving me crazy. Sonic screamed. Sonic, baby, whatever is going on, we will fix this, I said in a smooth voice. I have a really weird feeling. I'm cringing. I'm just cringing at this. Please, he's too strong to keep fighting. Please, get him out of my head. Sonic begged. Okay, baby, tell me what to do, and I was cut off from Sonic screaming in pain again. No, he's screaming again. It's getting louder, I thought. Sonic looked up at me and a smirk on his face. Sonic, I said, confused of his Sonic turned of motion. Sonic did a backflip which kicked me into the jaw. Ow, that must hurt. It sent me flying into the other side of the room. I got up and chuckled. Guess that weakling was stronger than I thought. Sonic laughed. I got up and growled. Get out of my boyfriend's mind, you. I was cut off by Sonic saying, "Where are you going to call me me fake, Shadow?" Sonic laughed. Sonic laughed. You are fake. So look, I said, get lost. I think this will be more fun instead, Sonic said, charging up a ice ball. Well, wait. The final battle. This is gonna be long. This video is gonna be long. The past. Sonic's past is a tough one, but it can't be done. It can't be done. Sonic the Hedgehog, the Witch of Ice. Should I say Wizard of Ice? No, I'd just say Witch of Ice. This makes sense. Ice was the outcast of his troop of witches because of his power. His parents were the only people who loved him, but eventually their minds get the sick disease of their terrible fear of power. After that, the only person were more like objectively was a teddy bear in power. Power was the only thing that made him feel love. And especially when the rumors got so toxic, Sonic would just hitch out of his room. Then got to school. That's it. People made fun of him, calling him evil, beat him up, and most of all, calling him a mistake. Dark through thoughts were always in his mind, believing all of the lies of hate, that he started to hate the one thing that made him special, his powers. The voice kept telling him that his powers was evil, but one voice stronger than the rest wanted him to use his powers, but it never wanted it to that far until many years later when Dr. Eggman thought he made a mind control ray, but instead it was to bring out your darkest thoughts and disgrace. Now here we are, Sonic's darkest thoughts, battling the only person Sonic ever loved. But love has its own way of winning in the bloodiest battles. That was funny. Present. Sonic shot an ice ball at the black hedgehog, but Shadow dodged it right at the last second. I need to get out of here, but the door or can't be opened with chaos power. So, Let's get some of Sonic's power, Shadow thought with a smirk. What are you smirking about? What are you smirking about? Sonic yelled with rage. Oh, you're CE faker, Shadow said, with a routine chaos mirrors at the blue hedgehog. Sonic dodged them with ease. It was the bit at is that the best you got, Shadow? Sonic tugged with a rich smirk on his face. Sonic shot an ice ball at Shadow, but Shadow flipped out of the way when the ice ball made contact with the floor or ice made sparks that made good with good with I got out of that one. Shadow thought with while landing onto the ground right in front right of the door. Sonic was not happy. He finally woke in and can't even destroy what makes the weakling happy. Sonic thought one more ice ball at Shadow, but once again, Shadow ducked out of the way. The door turned into solid white ice. The ice always has its breaking point. Shadow shot a chaos shouted a chaos blast at the door, and it shattered to millions of pieces. No! Oh, you little maker! I can't say it. I just can't say it ever. I'll just say ever. So I yelled. Just Shadow ran out of the room, and now it's time to look for his friends. Shadow ran through the dark, gloomy place with chains all over. Jeez, why does Sonic have all of this? Shadow thought. Help! Someone yelled out. Who in the hell is that? Shadow thought. He ran to the direction of the voice and found around a circle of ghosts surrounding a person calling for help. All he could see from the crowd of ghosts was green. Wait, green? Scrooge the Hedgehog is so dead. And Shadow thought. Scrooge screamed out louder. Shadow didn't really want to, but had to save him, but from the ghost. Shadow, who shot a chaos spear at but to his surprise, it hit one of the soulless spoke, looking at the black hedgehog. It got scared. Shadow had a confused look on his face. Master, what are you doing here? What, what, uh, what of the, what are of the, acts in fear? One of them acts in fear. Wait, Master? Oh, God, they think I'm Sonic, Shadow thought. Wait, Shadow. Shadow can use this to his advantage. And he did. You leave the Green Hedgehog alone. Because I want to deal with it myself. Shadow yelled in a pissed off tone. And to himself. The soul explode away in panic. Oh my God. I should draw soulless smoke. That'll look good. I'm just need to wonder what the soulless color is. Okay. Oh, okay. That worked out better than I thought, Shadow thought while letting out a sigh of relief. Do you mind helping me out here? Scrooge asked with an intrigued with his voice. You're just lucky I came in at all, Scrooge, Shadow said while getting very more annoyed from the Green Hedgehog. Shadow shot a chaos spear at the cage door or lock, and the chaos spear and the door flew open. The moment Scrooge left the cage, Shadow punched him in the face, in the jaw. She stumbled back because of the sudden the blow to the jaw. What the hell was that for? Scrooge yelled. Flirting with my boyfriend, Shadow said. Well, right away, leaving Scrooge behind. Shadow could hear Scrooge screaming his name out, but he needed to get going. Shadow ran past the cage and beyond cages, but didn't find his friends. I'm trying to read a story. But didn't find his friends. Shadow eventually found what's looking like a ballroom. A ballroom. It was dusty with spider webs all over the place. The floor is made of gelatin, and the crystal chandelier hanging over her head. So you finally made it, Faker. Looked over and found Sonic sitting on the cages of his friends. Shadow, get us out of here! Tails yelled. Shut it, Fox Boy! Sonic yelled at the two-tailed fox. Shadow shot a chaos spirit at the blue hedgehog, which Sonic did had time to get out of the way. Sonic got a shot back into the wall. Oh, that actually hurt, Shadow, Sonic said while getting up. Shadow walked past the cage while charging up another chaos spear. This ends now, Sonic. I will get him out of your head, Shadow said while shooting a chaos spear at his head. Sonic jumped and charged up his spin dash. Sonic jumped up and shoot a chaos blast at Sonic, but Sonic shot a beam of ice at the chaos blast. The collision made a puff of smoke around the ballroom. The smoke was the perfect thing to happen to Shadow. You see, he had a plan to get his Sonic back. Oh my god, that was just weird. His Sonic back. Like that vampire story I found on YouTube was like literally Sonadow and it was Sonic being a girl. Oh my god. Shadow ran up to his boyfriend and hugged him. From behind, the blue hedgehog was intrigued because he wanted to fight the ultimate life form, not to be hugged by it. Not to be hugged by it. Oh my god, that's just so good. That was just the funniest thing ever. Shadow spin and Sonic around or the so their nose were touching. The blue hedgehog couldn't move. He couldn't move. Move. The blue hedgehog couldn't move, but he didn't growl. Shadow moved in and Sonic could feel the hot breath of the ultimate life form on him. Oh god, that sounds really wrong. Sorry. Shadow pushed his lips into the blue hedgehog. Oh god, kissing thing! And he froze. In Sonic's mind, the darkness was fading away. Oh good, lucky you. The only light was shone through Sonic's eye. Open. The tears started to fall from his face. Shadow felt water on his face and looked at Sonic to find him crying. Oh god. Sonic crying again? Sonic, are you crying again? Yes! Sorry. Out of the topic. Sonic Shadows. Oh god, that was the most goodest Shadow voice ever. Sonic. Shadows acts in with concerned tone with his voice. Sonic grabbed his boyfriend and got. Sonic grabbed his boyfriend and got tighter. What? Hugged him tighter. Sonic started to laugh with a pure joy. The two started to spin in around the ballroom with pure bless. Shadow, I'm so sorry, Sonic said while leaning into his boyfriend's chest. So it wasn't Eggman's brain that did that to you, Shadow said while rubbing his hand against Sonic's spur. This is okay, let's just say Sonadow is like that version of Sonic in my mind. Like the teeth looking like a horse. The kissing scene is the teeth. Yes, the teeth. And the art of Sonadow is actually pretty good, but it's just that it's Sonadow and my mind is now scrambled with it. All I can think, and I had the most weirdest dream ever. I'm so sorry I ruined your moment, but do you have mind getting us out of here? Noel yelled. Right, we will, Shadow replied with attention in his voice. The two walked hand in hand and getting to the cage. Shadow shock chaos spear at them, and the cage broke. When they were all out, Amy ran up to Sonic and hugged him. I knew you wouldn't stay like that for too long, Amy said. Oh god, that just sounded really wrong. Well, her grip was getting tighter. Amy, you're hurting me. Oh god, I just turned Sonic into a girl. No. Well, Sonic said while clenching his teeth. Oh, sorry, Sonic, Amy said, and while getting off, Sonic looked at Arby and Noah and William and started to shake. Shadow noticed and grabbed his hand. Sonic, what's wrong? Shadows asked with a concerned tone in his voice. They're going to hurt me again. Me again, Sonic said while tearing started to fall from his eyes. What? That you're back to normal. They're not going to hurt you, Shadow said while rubbing his boyfriend's hand. They always did when I was younger. They hated me. They wanted my parents. They made my parents hate me, and they made me hate myself with everything they said to me. Oh god. Sonic cried. He got got worse. The whole room got colder. Shadow was pissed at Uri, Noah, and William, never mentioning that they hurt Sonic. Shadow got let go of Sonic's hand and walked to the witches. Why did you hurt him? Shadow. Why did you hurt him? Shadow. That was just the weirdest. The three were shocked. It hurt to hear the question. We had to. Oh, he's evil! I yelled. He's not evil, Zhao replied. Yes, he is, Zhao. I still have no idea how he became a hero, William said. Because he saves people. And like you, Zhao said who were as good by the second. Sonic slowly walked up to his boyfriend and helped hold his hand. I never even hurt you. Even after the many years, you hate me, Sonic said quickly. Three witches didn't say anything. They looked at like you wanted to. You three, you need to go now. Oh, yelled. What? You replied. You heard me. Go. You heard me. Go. Shadow yelled, even more intrigued. The three gave up, and teleported away. Finally, they're gone, Shadow said. I'd relieved. Shadow grabbed on tighter on Shadow's hand, and Shadow looked at the blue hedgehog. Let's go home. Let's go home, Shadow said while walking with his friends. The two walked over to their friends, and Tails hugged Sonic. The moment Sonic got there, Sonic, I'm so happy you're back, Tails. I'm so happy you're back, Tails. And while crying, me too, Tails. Me too. Alright, let's go home. Oh, Ridge was cut off by Sonic yelling, Wait, I need to free the souls. Whoa, Sonic said. Right, let's do that. And so we can get to bed, Knuckles said. Why is it we only care about sleep? Rouge said. Knuckles just shrugged. Sonic closed his eyes and made an ice ball. When the ball got into the air, it created a wave that went around the mansion. Alright, it's done. Now let's go home. Sonic then said while grabbing Shadow's hand, and the gang walked out of the mansion. Talking about, but Sonic was just happy to stop hearing the voices. Okay, that's the end of that. I'm the bad guy. Oh God, I'm the bad guy. Okay, the most strangest thing I ever did today. My mind is destroyed from it. Subscribe and comment and like. See ya.